My apologies. Today, we're checking out The Dreaming by Kate Bush. This one is before Hounds of Love, I'm pretty sure, by a couple years. I don't know how many years, but it's I know this one's before it. This album won on a Patreon poll, if you didn't know. It won by like 30%, which is crazy. Second place was Portishead's Dummy. So I will be checking that one out next, because I've been very curious with that album for a while. But yeah, I'm excited to hear what her sound was before Hounds of Love. Like I'm curious if this one's gonna be like somehow better than Hounds of Love. Sat in Your Lap. Banger intro.
And see it working for them. And still I want to join in.
See that knowledge is something that you never have. So see that
When I think I am king,
I must admit,
I've been doing it for years. My goal is moving near.
so see that knowledge is a-ho-ho.
What is going on?
Everything's going crazy. When I hear
Why doesn't she say when she's queen? What a weird intro. That was a very weird and strong intro. What was she talking about? She's talking about like, I assume it's more about maybe about like the college system or something. Like some say that knowledge is something, and then she's like, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a scholar, but I can't be bothered. Oh, just give me it quick. Like she'd rather just skip like the school and just become a lawyer. That's like the best like description I can give it. Just like strong, like they jump right in, immediately jump right in. Like it was like energy instantly. Very weird layout, but it's kind of fun though. I like it. I enjoyed it. There goes a tenor.
Okay, remember.
Okay.
It's changing to danger.
my words ain't what am I gonna say? Listen, everything.
This is weird, man. This is so much different than Hounds of Love.
It's shop for business. I'm having dreams about things not going right.
Yes, George, that means me and me.
You blow the safe up, then all I know is I wake up.
Yeah.
Rich windy weather. There's a 10-shilling note. Remember them.
What a. This is man. I'm so intrigued. Like, what is going on with this album, man? This is like experimental. This is like Kate Bush, but experimental. Like I've never heard experimental Kate Bush. I guess. Like I feel like Hounds of Love felt very not experimental. Very just like to her sound, to that sound in a way, like to that era in a way. I don't know how to explain it. This is like weird. But I'm really digging it. I'm really liking it. This is so fun. Pull out the pen.
Just as we hit the green.
My silver glitter and my silver bullet. Houdini and radar we use it.
They still have the worst.
This is like a grenade. Pull out the pin. Love that right there. An instrumental.
He's big and pink and not like me.
He sees no one.
I had not seen his face till I'm only feet away. Seen him wife.
Oh my god. What is going on, bro? Weird. Man, this is great. I really like that song a lot. That's favorite one so far. I like that, like, don't. Like, that was very, oh, I don't know. That was cool. I don't know. This is weird. So it's like she's on the front lines, I assume, or like she's like in the battlefield. And I assume it's like, it's me or him. Like, it's like me and the enemy. And it's like, I love life though. So is she favoring her life? So she's gonna take his life? Like, and then the pull out the pin is like her thought. It's like, pull out the pin. Like, do it. Pull out the pin. And then she's like, I love life though, I love life. Like, is she saying I love life to herself? Like, I love life, I'm gonna pick myself over him, you know? Is that like what she's saying? Suspended in Gaffa.
He's gonna wangle away to get out.
He's gonna wangle? I love her voice, bruh. I wanna...
Only my future more. It all goes slow-mo. Can I have it all? I'm doing it. Can I have it all now? She don't stand a chance of getting anywhere.
My suspended
That sounded like it could be like at a play. Like, the way the flow was, it sounded like very much like I could just like imagine this at a theater and people are like she's like dancing on stage and then you know what I'm saying? Like I could just see that. That's all I could see listening to the song. What does suspended in Gaffa mean? Gaffa? What is that? I'm just gonna go suspended in Gaffa and just look at it because I'm just like curious. The song lyrics are about seeing something you really want, God in the case, then not being able to like, see or experience it again. I would never got that. I would never have caught that kind of vibe from the song. I was thinking it was like for a man until I'm ready for you. I thought maybe it could have been like a partner in interest. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like I don't know. Maybe she's suspended in Gaffa, meaning like she's like in purgatory waiting for like him to be ready for her. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I got from that song. Interesting though. Like I said, interesting. I don't know if I'm like a huge fan of like that play kind of sound. That one can grow me even more. That one can grow me more. You know. But I did enjoy that song. Leave it open. The vocal effect, bro.
Watched it weeping, but I made it stay. Leave it to me.
Oh. It's definitely in. That was cool. That was so cool. That was weird, you know? Let the weirdness in? Yeah. Yeah. It's where it's in. You let it in like an hour ago. You let it in like, how long has it been? You let it in about 15 minutes ago. All I could think about is Björk the whole time. Like, wow, this is like just as weird as Björk. And then I was like, wait a minute. Like, I bet Björk probably is influenced by Kate Bush, you know? Is this least viewed on the album? Yeah. Least viewed on the album. That's funny. That was cool. That was really cool. The Dreaming. Title track. Moved away. Is it Australian? It's like a pirate song, bro. Like a pirate theme.
Mistaken for a tree. Dangled was in a bottle and a potion from the polar bush.
Respectfully, least favorite. Respectfully. It kind of dragged for me a little bit. Dragged for me a tiny bit. The whole time I was thinking about the song, the whole time the song was playing, I could just imagine like Kate Bush with like an eye patch on, and she's like literally like she's like casting away for sea with like a giant like ship, like a pirate ship onto like the sea. I don't know. That's all I could imagine the whole time. Like on beat, the guys are like rowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, on beat, the people are rowing the boat while she's like over here singing. I don't even know. It's just weird. Like it fit the album, fit the weirdness of the album. But like I don't know. Just kind of not a song. Definitely not a song I would like openly go to like that. You know. Night of the Swallow. I just imagine that as like her on like her singing in a microphone, and then her turning into a pirate, and then back to the microphone, like back to a gorgeous microphone, beautiful scene. It's like it's such a weird like switch up. Oh, the instrumentals here. The instrumentals here are really cool. Really interesting. I like the energy at the end. I like the energy a lot. This one was better than The Dreaming, in my opinion, but just by a little bit. I think like I had the same issues with The Dreaming in this song. It had like highs and lows for me. Highs and lows definitely, like for both songs. I don't know. I feel like they both just kind of dragged. They both kind of dragged for me, just like slightly, you know. I can see this one growing me a lot though. Night of the Swallow. I like the ending the most with the song. The ending was really cool. I like the energy it brought. I wish it had more consistent energy, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't really a fan. I guess I wasn't really a fan of like the sing-songy and then immediate, oh, now we're like now we're picking it up and now it's back to the sing-songy. You know, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of like the switch ups, you know? All the love.
In the arms of good friends of mine. Why do it now when I won't be around? I'm going out.
Only tragedy allows the release.
But I know I've shown that I stand at the gates alone.
To love me too. All the love, all the love, all the love.
The next time I dedicate. So now when they ring, I get my machine to let them in.
Toodaloo.
I'll see you soon. Good night.
Is this album doing what Hounds of Love did? Where it's like it like cut in half, the whole album cut in half, and I didn't realize at all. Like I remember on my Kate Bush video or my Hounds of Love video, people were like, "Oh man, like the second half is its own album. The second half is its own album." How am I supposed to know that, bro? How am I supposed to know that? I feel like I'm getting that kind of vibe now. I feel like after the Dreaming, or no, sorry, after Leave It Open, once the Dreaming started, I feel like the Dreaming is like its own vibe. The Dreaming, Knife Swallow, All the Love, like it has been all its own kind of vibe. I feel like it did that. I feel like it just did that. I feel like it's cut in half. The whole album's cut in half. Yeah, honestly, like I don't know if I wish the whole album was one theme, you know? That's kind of like what I prefer in albums. I don't know if I'm liking this kind of section, you know? It's pretty, it's cool, it's pretty. I guess since tracks 1 through like 5-ish had its own like really experimental, very weird theme, and I'm like, okay, this is fucking great. I love this. I'm super excited for the next what the next 8 songs are gonna be like. And then now it's not like that anymore, and I'm kind of like, damn, I want that back, you know? Houdini.
I wait at the table. The tambourine jingle jangle with a kiss.
Oh,
I pass the key.
freaky deaky.
The suspense still on my lips.
What just happened? So this is the album cover. This is the album cover like track.
And an eye in the room to prove you are with us too. Through the glass.
This part right here is so good.
I wanna breathe. The only thing in my mind. We pull you from the water.
Weird. I would not have caught that meaning at all. I would not have caught that meaning. I just looked it up. That was gorgeous, gorgeous song. I really enjoyed that. I like how it got really pretty, but then her awful vocals kind of like almost like added that weird twist to it, but almost like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It was just interesting. Is this a real story? Is this a real story? Basically, it's like I guess Houdini. I don't know, to be funny, but before he died, Houdini and his wife worked out a code so that if he came back after his death, his wife would know it was him by his code. So after his death, his wife made several attempts to contact her dead husband, and on one occasion, he did come through to her. I thought that was so beautiful, the idea that the man who had spent his life escaping from chains and ropes had actually managed to contact his wife. I don't know. That's a very gorgeous song. I would not, like I said, I would not have got that intro at all, or the intro, that meaning at all. So that's what the chains are on the album cover. That's what the chains are. There's like chains over the guy, and she's kissing the guy with a key in her mouth, kissing the guy. Man, that's really gorgeous. That's really beautiful. That's a really pretty meaning. Get out of my house. Get out of my house.
When you left the doors, you paused in the doorway. It's the door in the house. I hear the lift descending.
My key eye, with my key eye.
My home, my joy, I'm buried and bolted.
Oh, I get it.
House is so divine. This house knows all I have done. This house is full of madness. This house is full of mistakes.
Ugh.
This
My key eye.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a great outro. What a great outro. I can for sure see Björk listening to that and being like, nah, I love that. I gotta make that again. I gotta make something like that, you know? I get to see that. I was not expecting her to turn into a mule at the end of the song there. I'll change it to the mule. Hee-haw, hee-haw, hee-haw. Nah, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. I kind of like that. I love the energy. I love that feeling of like, my body's a temple, you know? Like, I'm not gonna just like, I want to respect myself and just not do that, you know? Like, she even said like, my house knows, what did she say? This house knows all I have done. So it's almost like she'd feel guilty that the house would know, you know? That's interesting. That's interesting. She's almost like bringing the house in as like an extra being in a way to make her kind of feel guilty of doing if she were to do it, you know? Interesting. That's a really good outro. I love how the intro and the outro matched vibes, like had the same energy in a way. Like banger intro, banger outro, you know? I think my biggest nitpick with this album is that I think tracks 6 through 8 was like a weird little dead space for me. Just a little bit of dead space for me. I wish that all the songs had that same vibe, that same like experimental vibe. I don't know. That's my biggest nitpick. I feel like listening to this album, it's like I wouldn't want to sit through 7 through 8, you know, or 6 through 8. I feel like Kate Bush walked so Björk can run, you know. Like I can for sure see Björk listening to this album being like, that is one of the best things I've ever heard in my life. I gotta make music like this, you know. I'm just leave it there. Honestly, just leave it there. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far. If you want to check out my Hounds of Love reaction, it'll be available on my channel. You probably just have to find it on there. And Uncut will be on Patreon below. Peace.